Hello, everyone. It's
What's
your
up?
girl, Lady L, and this is
Mr. O.
with another episode of
Rock Solid.
Rock Solid. Okay, and so today's topic is it's good. The greater good, that is.
For the greater good. Basically, what we're talking about is the fact that sometimes it's not always about you. In other words, sometimes we get stuck in relationships, or not just relationships. It could be a job, or it could be a friendship. It could be church. It could be a lot of different things. And sometimes we're asking God, like for instance, like, why am I doing this? What benefit am I getting from this relationship? However, sometimes you have to pause because it's not always about you.
It's not always about you. And let me tell you, I understand this way too well. Sometimes you really do have to stop and say, maybe I'm going to let them pass. I'm going to give them a pass. I'm not going to send that email. I'm not going to send that text. Because sometimes you have to stop and say, what's really going on? You have to look at it a little bit deeper than what it looks like. Because if you take things at face value, you're going to fly off the handle. You actually do more damage than good.
You know, that's absolutely true. Or like, for instance, like a friendship. Sometimes friendship seems like they're one way. It seems like you're the one that's giving all the giving, making all the sacrifices, doing all of this. And sometimes you sort of scratch your head. You're like, why? Why am I doing this? And sometimes somebody has to sort of remind you that it's not always about you. Sometimes you are in that person's life for a certain season. And that person might be going through something or something. It's not always balanced. Sometimes it's 80-20. Sometimes it's 50-50. But just remember that it's not always about you.
It's rarely ever balanced. As a matter of fact, relationships of any kind are going to go through different seasons, as my husband said. Sometimes that season it's your season to give. It's your season to be supportive. It's your season to just kind of step back and listen. It's not always your season. You can't always just have fun. You can't always just be all serious. Sometimes things just go through a phase. You go through a season. And it even happens at work. There are times you go through the season where you just love going to work and everything is great, and then one day you go to work and you're like, what is happening? So when you get that email from that particular person, or or all of a sudden the phone rings when you're on vacation, you actually may want to say something or type something or email something that may not be necessary. So once again, what season are you in? But it actually is for your good. The greater good. So you have to sometimes realize that in this season, it's about the greater good. It's not always about what you feel and what you're going through right then. You actually are taken through a time to where you have to do what's best for someone else. So until next time, raise expectation and
create hope.
Create hope.